Look at this view from the press box. Hundreds of young football players in full uniform reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. These are the 2010 Ringling Redskins, a group of young people who play the game of football and learn the rules of the game and the rules of life all at the same time. Led by a dedicated group of adult volunteers, this Ringling Redskins football program has been a part of the Sarasota community for 5 decades.
We're the oldest in the state far as being organized in the program that we have.
That means that the Ringling Redskins are one of the oldest youth football programs in the whole country. It'd be almost impossible to count the number of youngsters who've learned the game of football right here on this field.
We have touched probably between 45 and 50,000 kids have participated in football and cheer out here for the last 50 years. And through those children and their children, that it's basically a family affair.
1, 2, 3, shoot!
John Patella has coached the Ringling Redskins since 1965. He's been so dedicated to this program that in his job with the Postal Service, he always took vacation days on Saturday just to be with the young players.
I don't know how my wife stuck with me. We're married 58 years. She could have divorced me because I never was home on Saturday.
Now, when you're talking in terms of 50,000 kids learning the game of football here over the years, you can't help but talk about the dozens of players who went to college to play the game and even into a professional career.
A lot of these kids that played there went to the pros, you know, and the one boy that I coached, Timmy Johnson, he went on to play for Penn State. He won the championship at Penn State. He won 3 championships with me here, and then he went to the pros, played for the Steelers 3 years. Then he went to the Washington Redskins and won a Super Bowl.
30 or 40 kids that went on to be drafted to the NFL. We have numerous hundreds that were played college football. We had 3 players playing for Notre Dame in the same year, which is unheard of. That there's lots of states that don't even have kids playing for Notre Dame.
So for the 50th year, the busiest place in town on Saturdays is this sports complex on 17th Street, the home of the several teams that make up the Ringling Redskins football program. Fathers and their sons and their grandsons have donated their sweat and tears right here to learn the game of football.
It feels good to see the Redskins still up and running and the younger generation coming up, and they still playing football.
Yep, you're right, Coach Smith. Football season is a feel-good time of the year. For some, it's an eternal feeling.
And I'll tell you this, when I die, I'm starting a league up there.
I love it.
I'll tell you what, my last breath says, I'm coaching upstairs.
Yeah.
I know they got, and I'm going to see a lot of my kids and a lot of kids, and then we'll start a league. Yeah. We'll call them the Heavenly Redskins.
With the Ringling Redskins, Bruce Asbury for Sarasota County Weekly.
Let's play football.